Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Axel, and we are at the very first episode of What Next? I'm launching my YouTube channel. I need to put some content up there, and I thought it would be great to do something called What Next? With, ideas of what WWE could do up next for the upcoming pay-per-views and rivalries. Okay, so today, we're gonna talk about, the upcoming things, Battlegrounds coming, and 2 months later it's gonna be SummerSlam, which is great. I'm not gonna push up till Hell in a Cell or Night of Champions because that's too far. But yeah, I think Battleground and SummerSlam will be a good theme to cover up. So yeah, let's start by subject number 1: things to not put. So we're gonna start with Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. End that rivalry. End it. End it. It's horrible. You have to end that. It's just bad. We got your point. Baron Corbin won the what's it called? Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Great. That's good for him. He's a great heel. He is improving in promos. He's better than Roman Reigns now. It's a start. Heads up. And but Dolph Ziggler, you're just wasting his talent so damn much. Should have been the multiple times WWE World Heavyweight Champion. While Roman Reigns is hanging around with the title for months. Oh, by the way, it's Dean Ambrose now. You should really put up Dolph Ziggler up there. Yeah. I think it would be great to, maybe make a rivalry with Rusev. It was great this summer, again, with Lana and Summer Rae and Rusev. Maybe they could rekindle the flame and eventually make Dolph Ziggler the US champion. That would be good, wouldn't it be? Up next, we continue. AJ Styles v John Cena. Some people might say the rivalry is over because the match finished. I say this is just beginning. Knowing WWE, it's gonna extend it to at least 2 pay-per-view. So let's count. This is pay-per-view 1. At Battleground, which is a perfect name for that, I know that it's gonna be great between John Cena and AJ Styles. They might do the singles match. They could do the club versus John Cena and the New Day. I don't know. It all depends. But that is just a great rivalry. The best in the world outside WWE versus the best in the WWE. The man who rose the place versus the new guy in the place. That would be great. And they should just keep it. With the club intervening. I don't know if it could lead to the end of the club, because you see at the end of the segment, AJ Styles seems pretty much like he's been run over. And it's not the first time. That's the second time against Roman Reigns that happened. And yeah, I think the rivalries are pretty good at Money in the Bank today. By the way, then Dean Ambrose. Congratulations for the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, they're probably gonna make an angle about the Shield and all that. Because it's between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. That's gonna be great. But make sure you don't push it with the Shield. They might want to change Roman Reigns' theme song for that, because Shield, Roman Reigns, Shield theme song, Shield, and I think that's gonna be great. I definitely see Seth Rollins coming up on top. I don't see Dean Ambrose keeping that WWE World Heavyweight Championship at all. They might make Roman Reigns the man. They might make Seth Rollins the new Seth Rollins. For the first time in what is the Roman Empire, Roman Reigns lost, and I think that was great. That mid-air pedigree at Money in the Bank, you should watch it if you haven't seen it, was just impressive. That just proves the difference of level between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Rollins is the man. I would love to see Dean Ambrose keep that, but I don't think they will let him. I can definitely see Dean Ambrose with Intercontinental, but I don't think that he's the man for what's it called? WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then let's keep going. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. What next? They've done WrestleMania. They've done Payback. They've done Money in the Bank. I don't see it anymore. They've done Extreme Rules. I don't know. Unless they give the IC title to one of them while The Miz is turning. I'll talk about that later. I don't think it's gonna change much. I don't think the WWE is ready to let go of that rivalry, which is like, now it's kind of like a sleeper rivalry. As you can see in the pay-per-view, what's happening, sorry. As you can see in the pay-per-view, Kevin Owens was gonna grab for that title, and Sami Zayn came in to stop him. Sami Zayn was gonna grab for that title, for the contract. Kevin Owens came in and stopped him. I think that is gonna keep going. Alberto Del Rio, I don't think there's much left to do with him. I just think his time is past. He's not like John Cena or Chris Jericho, a phenomenon that can stay throughout time. But if he wasn't dating Paige, I don't think he'd be staying here. Cesaro, the man. So we know that with the upcoming draft, they might put a new championship. I don't know, a European championship or a Cruiserweight championship. Anyways, if they do make a European championship, I would definitely see Cesaro having that. And I will talk about the draft later on. That'll be good. Chris Jericho, I just think it's not, I can't say it's a waste, because he had a great career, and he still has a great career, and up till now he is a phenomenon. 47, still wrestling in the ring with guys who are like 10, 15 years younger than you, up there up top, still fighting at high stakes. I think, yeah, he most definitely is incredible. He is one of my favorite wrestlers, and he always will be. If I meet him one day, I will definitely ask him to train me. So as I was saying, yeah, I think they should maybe push him for one last IC title to make it 10. Make him most definitely a legend. I don't think he's gonna win the Money in the Bank. No, I don't think he will do that. 7 WWE World Heavyweight Championships. I don't see the point, but I definitely see 10 IC titles. Then afterwards, the women's division. Yeah, because it's women, not divas anymore. And I mean, they could make an interesting feud out of Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Dana Brooke. But right now the promos cut this month were crap. It was just horrible. But I would definitely see Dana Brooke turning on Charlotte, and Natalya, and I would see a 3-way triple threat between Natalya, Charlotte, and Dana Brooke. And I don't know what they would do with Becky Lynch though. She's been turned on quite a lot now. Paige, Charlotte, Natalya, Sasha Banks turned ish. I think it's starting. They're just playing up the fact, and it's not original at all. In the tag team division, I think they're doing pretty well actually with the tag team division. They should keep it up. Luke Gallows and Anderson are doing some great job being heels. Endo and Big Cass are face, and with the New Day, but sometimes they get along really well. You can see that there's a connection when the New Day and Enzo and Cass are in the ring. But I think that they should maybe, I don't know, do something to really make it shown that they are not allies or the same team in any way. After all, I think that Big Cass and Enzo are going for the WWE Tag Team titles. But one thing they should remove the Vaudevillains of the angle. I don't think the Vaudevillains have that level yet. I can state that just by seeing their move, the whirling dervish, which is not good, not at all. The Lucha Dragons and the Dudley Boyz for the next match. The Dudley Boyz, I think you can see that the Dudley Boyz are starting to get weak. I don't think they have. Maybe they have the level, but I'm not sure they can still compete at that and aspire to like tag team gold. The Lucha Dragons should just stop existing, because Kalisto is great. I think there is a way for Kalisto, but it's not the real Sin Cara, so they should just start that. Maybe they could replace it with Andrade Cien Almas, which is up in NXT right now. He is great. Yeah. The Golden Truth and Breezango, they should just stop. Tyler Breeze has in extreme potential. He was trained by Lance Storm. He came up with the thing Tyler Breeze. But Goldust, R-Truth, Fandango. Goldust had a great career. R-Truth, I don't know. He's been a joke his whole life. Fandango, same thing. But they should just stop that joke. Really, it's just don't do that. You can't just go and say that these people aspire to gold, and make a joke out of them night in, night out, just for the entertainment of people. Because in the end, it's not even fun. You're just making ridicule out of your wrestlers. And I think one of the problem right now of the WWE, they don't have enough titles. Definitely don't have enough titles. And if they want to recruit the big guys, Drew Galloway or whatever, they're definitely gonna need titles. AJ Styles should take a title, even though as in their feud it says they're the only two guys that can run around calling themselves the men without a title. Still, they should have a title. It's the only place that hasn't succeeded, and to make that a real success story, even if WWE, who is business, wants to sell, they need to give him a title. And so yeah, I think that will be good. Is there anything else to talk about? Yeah, Rusev, United States title. As I was saying, you can put him with Dolph Ziggler. It was pretty good the last time, and because now Rusev is just there, comes in, beats up people, puts the accolade. I am the man, Rusev Machka. It's nothing there. I think that's it. Talking about the pre-show. Let's talk about that. Renee Young, I think is doing a great job. She is a personality, surprisingly, and Corey Graves too. But it still looks a bit artificial. But I think they can do this. Okay. So that's been it for the What Next episode of today. You guys can listen to it via podcast or just watch it with the things. Thank you for listening and watching, whatever you're doing. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And thank you.